Listen, guys, there's a lot of crazy, crazy stuff going on right now. And I know it seems very glim, dim, absolutely dire. We are in dire straits. It's the end of the world. It's the apocalypse. No, the reality of this situation is we are on perfect track. This is completely normal. Anybody that is claiming Bitcoin's going to zero doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. That you can take to the bank because it's as good as gold. That I can assure you. That is the Skystone gold stamp of guarantee. Forget gold. Platinum. No, not platinum. Palladium. The palladium steel. The palladium seal, not steel. That doesn't make sense. And for continuity, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to edit this out. Why? Because I can. So, palladium, indeed. A lot of people probably don't even know what palladium is. So what the hell is palladium? It's above platinum. That's what it is. Anyway, so the markets, oh my god, yeah, everything's tanking. Bitcoin's not under 20K. Wow. It's all bad. But it is not. I assure you it is not. Now, I'm not going to break down from a technical analysis standpoint. I'm not going to go over the charts right now. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you person to person. You know, people, especially people that are coming into this market right now that don't know anything about crypto, and they're seeing this and they're hearing that Bitcoin crashed 60% from all-time high. Oh my God. Crashed an insane amount. My uncle, for example, crypto, I heard Bitcoin crash 50%. That's absurd. I'm like, I tried explaining to him that was completely normal, but he just wasn't having it because he is a literal boomer. And a lot of the people that are stuck in their ways don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. And for a long time, that was the case. But now, these people are turning the other cheek, so to speak. There's so much going on in the world. There is literally so much going on in the world revolving around cryptocurrencies, revolving around digital assets, the metaverse, GameFi, NFTs, all that in a bag of the biggest chips you've ever seen in your life. Okay? I mean, we're talking, universe record, not world record. We're going to go universal record because, again, why not? We can do that. We have the liberty to do that. Anyway, well, I mean, for right now, we have the liberty to say these things and do these things. But the way things are going, I don't know for how much longer. But I'm not going to delve into that. That's not what we're talking about. So, there's so much going on in the world. This Central African country, they're adopting Bitcoin. They are literally introducing it, creating a digital infrastructure, something that they did not have before. They are creating an entire digital infrastructure, which is one of the amazing things about blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. Not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is great. One of the things people don't realize about cryptocurrencies is that there's actual technology behind it. Something like, VeChain that tracks, that's a logistics token that tracks parcels from point A to point B, and it will tell you all the information about the package from, at any given point. Imagine you put, an Apple AirTag in a parcel, except it doesn't need to be near an iPhone to get your information. So just, there you go. So, do rate hikes matter? Well, yeah, there was just this big $1.7 billion fraud. Everybody's trying to get their money while they can before, regulation really kind of kicks in. So people are doing what people do, scummy shit. They're just they're money grabbing. It's just, it is what it is. So when I say, so much is going on in the world. Well, El Salvador just bought another 23,000 Bitcoin or 10,000 Bitcoin. A considerable amount at 19,000, which is a good buy. That is a good investment because it's not a matter of if and or but. It is inevitable. It is an inevitability. Just like death and taxes are an inevitability, at least, here in the US. Yeah, Bitcoin going up is an inevitability. Cryptocurrencies as a whole going up are an inevitability. That is just the thing. The technology surrounding cryptocurrencies is revolutionizing the world. Just like the dawn of the internet in the 90s that created all these crazy things that we never had before. We never even could have imagined these things. eBay, Amazon, Netflix, and then social media, that's a little toxic cesspool, but whatever, it's a thing. Now we're getting close to creating artificial intelligence, with virtual reality, augmented reality, all these amazing things. Every facet of our lives is intertwined with the internet, with our smartphones, with whether it's from work, dating, eating, everything. Everybody searches Yelp reviews or Google reviews, whatever reviews for a restaurant. Nobody just wings it anymore. Like, let's just try this new place. No, you look it up. You look at the reviews because you want to know what you're getting before you go there. That's just the thing. So all these things that that are normalized to us, 20, 30 years ago, were such a foreign, alien concept. And that is the exact same thing that we're seeing and experiencing with cryptocurrencies and digital assets. Because there are technologies and all these things that are being created that never existed before because they couldn't exist. Just like all those things were able to be created because of the internet, these cryptocurrencies and digital assets, DAOs, DAOs, dApps, smart contracts, all that stuff, which I'll go into in other videos and explain what those are being created because of the existence and the advent of the blockchain. First we had Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first of its kind. It's the gold standard. There is a finite supply. That is that. Then Ethereum came into town, changed the game. It made it so that you could build on top of their blockchain. They made it scalable. And because it was the first one to do that, there's a lot of problems with that because there's a lot of high gas fees, slow transactions, and all that stuff. So then you have things like Polygon, Algorand. I could go on and on. There are so many amazing projects. Polkadot, Cardano, these things they all have different utility. Again, that's something people don't realize. All these different tokens, all these different cryptocurrencies, they have different utility. There's literally 150 different categories that these tokens fall into because there is technology that's being created because of the blockchain. We're having the ability to be innovative, create essentially the future. Like what we're doing right now, what is being happening, what is going on right now, what is being created right now is going to affect the rest, I'm going to say the rest of eternity, but the next decades, for decades to come. Just like when the internet was created, look where we are 30 years later. Look how much the world has changed. Look how everything's just different, right? Ideally, with Web3 and with the advent of all these technologies, things will get better and easier and more transparent. That is the goal, but obviously you have greedy people that just want money, and that's a whole other topic. But what I'm trying to convey to you guys is that this is just a drop in the bucket. Yes, Bitcoin is in the shitter right now. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You see a red. It's not a big deal. You know what you do? You buy. Don't put all your money into it. DCA in, dollar cost average. Buy a little bit, buy a little bit, buy a little bit. That is the best way to do it. That is the intelligent thing to do, because one day, just Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin will be $1 million per coin one day. That is definite. Definite. And there are other tokens that have much better ROI, but that's, again, another topic. But just Bitcoin will be $1 million, like 10 years. Because right now, what's going on, so I'm saying, don't worry about this sea of red. Don't look at this. Don't worry about this. This is nothing. Right now, we have institutions that are coming into this market. They are hopping on board. Things are happening that, 2 years ago were taboo. It was a taboo topic. It was a taboo subject. It was something you didn't talk about because, oh, you're an idiot. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. What are you dork? You just, it's just a fad. It's just a fad. It's going to go away. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. It's just, it's just the kids. It's the kids. But no, it's changing the world. It is literally changing and will change the world. I can't emphasize that enough. I can't. If I went through all the different technologies that are being created, it's too much. And I will in other videos, but just for the sake of this video, I am just trying to convey how excited and how excited you should be. It's not a dreary situation, especially if you're new to the market. We are still so early. It is so early yet. Yes, we just had a bull run, a hyper bull run, 2020, and boom, done. And a lot of people get deflated, depressed, like, I missed it. I missed the bus. I missed the bus. Done. I'm never gonna make it. I missed it. Shit. Well, no, you didn't. You didn't miss it, because think of this as a restart. And within this restart, we're seeing policy attempting to be formed. The senators proposing a bill for regulation. There are things in motion that, again, a couple of years ago was a taboo topic. It just wasn't something that you would think would be a thing. But people, they're going, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, all these big institutions are now telling their clients, they're advising their clients to buy digital assets. There was just a survey done. There was just a study done. 71% of high net worth individuals have invested in digital assets. 71%. That is a 9 day. So 71% of high net worth individuals, they obviously know something that we plebs don't. Right? You just assume, you would think, we'll just go on that assumption. They might know something we don't. They finally see the wheels are turning. The winds are changing. The world is changing. The world is conforming. This is where we're headed. And like it or not, that is the truth. So it is the best time to start learning. The most important thing you can do is to learn and educate yourself. That is the most important thing to do, because it's a multifaceted arena. And it can be really, really overwhelming. So let's just read this article. High net worth individuals have embraced cryptocurrencies and other digital assets, with 71% of wealthy individuals investing in digital assets, according to a new survey. Technology consulting company Capgemini released its 22 World Wealth Report on Tuesday. It polled 2,973 global high net worth individuals, with 54% reporting wealth band ranging from $1 million to $30 million, and 46% reporting wealth of $30 million and over. So that's about half the people, 30 million, are worth 30 million plus. That's it, yeah, wealthy. They got money. All right. The survey asked about investment preferences for emerging asset classes such as digital assets, classifying them as cryptocurrencies, related exchanges, traded funds, ETFs, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and metaverse-related products, which is where a lot of the institutions are really delving in. They're really jumping in because they want a slice of that metaverse pie. They want to carve out their little niche, their little nook, because they don't want to be left behind. What do corporations do? They look out for themselves and they do whatever is in their power to make as much money as possible. Everyone else be damned. So, yeah, there's something to be said by that. All these corporations, all of these really wealthy people are jumping in this sector. What's happening? Why are they doing this? There's obviously a reason. Roughly 1 in 7 wealthy individuals investing in digital assets. The highest concentration was under 40. More than 9 out of 10 in this age group have invested in digital assets. These younger cohorts say cryptocurrencies are their favorite investment, with crypto ETFs and metaverse products also highly desired. Crypto does not make up the majority of portfolios, however, and on average, high net worth individuals have allocated around 14% into alternative investments, which include crypto alongside commodities, currencies, private equity, and hedge funds. Capgemini observed, however, the wealth management industry is seeing an influx of investments into digital assets, and this has increased the demand for educational capacities or capabilities. That's where I come in. This is what I'm trying to do. I want to educate people. That is why literally my intent for the last year and a half. It's so important, and there's a lot of there's really a lot of bad faith actors out there. Sorry. So, the influx of new investment avenues, such as sustainable investing in digital assets, having a crucial impact on wealth management industry. Wealth management firms must prioritize providing timely education around this trend to retain their customers. So yeah, they're following the trend, and some people say it's the trend and it'll go away. It's not going away. I assure you, it is not going away. Some firms clued in this trend, wanting a first mover advantage. Everyone wants to be a first mover. Morgan Stanley introduced exposure to Bitcoin for its millionaire clientele in March 2021, with only those holding $2 million or more in capital able to invest. Private banking clients for BBVA Switzerland were also given access to trading and custody services, along with a similar offering from Wells Fargo in 2021. The report comes from earlier research by Accenture, which revealed that 52% of wealthy investors in Asia held some of the digital asset during the first quarter of 2022, making up, on average, 7% the surveyed investors making up, on average, 7% of the surveyed investors' portfolios. Similarly, Accenture also found that wealth management firms have been slow to adopt investment products with cryptocurrency or digital asset exposure, with a majority saying they have no plans to offer related services. Well, they're going to be left behind. They're the old curmudgeon sitting there like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You kids and your digital computers. Oh. Anyway. So this is a thing, guys. This is a thing. I just want to reassure you. And I would say right now, don't worry about crypto itself. Don't look at the market. Right now, I would focus on GameFi games, anything having to do with the metaverse. Immutable is a I didn't have this item, but Immutable X is a really good one, really interesting one because there's a lot of really good games that are being built on that. You have Gods Unchained, Guild of Guardians, Marvel's involved, Disney's involved, Illuvium is built on it, and counting. So people are coming to this platform to build, and with just this lineup, that is an impressively solid lineup. Marvel and Disney, yeah, okay. Marvel and what else do you need to know? Marvel and Disney, done. Okay, where do I buy it? where do I buy it? It's actually one of the only tokens that has been going up. In why did that do that? Why do you hate me? Why do you betray me? At the worst possible time. Trying to look cool and smooth. Didn't write a script. Just riffing here, just off the cuff. Just like, eh. Just wing it. What is it? IMX? Yeah, immutable. Now, why did that come up error? Why? Ugh, so annoying. Anyway, so as you can see here, as I stated, it is one of the only tokens that has been going up since the initial dip. You know, it's up 55% since that in the initial crash. Comparatively to, you know, while we're running into support right now, our resistance here. This is a resistance zone. That's a paper trade. Ooh. I guess, see, I tried to short it, and look, that's failing right now. That's just a paper trade. I'll make a video on that. So right now, look at this, where it just broke through this resistance area, and the next resistance level is right here. So we're gonna be looking out for that, but right now, you know, it's right here. What? When it goes all the way over, like, just okay. So what? All right, we'll see. It's coming down to 382 right now, and we got a little bit of a wick here, bouncing off the EMA, potentially. You know, probably might maybe see a pullback to the 618, but if it's it's following the trend and this beautiful harmonic pattern, it's going to continue this little kind of like staircase maneuver, up, little down, and then we get up and down, up and down, up and down. Just like a beautiful little pattern. I love the charts. I love this stuff. It's absolutely beautiful. Because, oh, it's going down. Oh no, I panic. Oh no. Calm down. It's just reversing. So if we put a fib here at this time, just out of curiosity, where would it? Right on the 618. Literally right on the 618. Look at that wick right there. Look at that. Boom. Bounced off perfectly. Textbook pullback to the 618. Bounced off right back up. It's beautiful. So let's check this one. Where did I put the... Yeah, pretty much exactly same thing. So we came up here. So we started here. This is the 886 area. Starting at boom up to just shy of the 382. Boom, pull back right down to the 618. Perfect bounce. Oh, we see we got wicked out there. Boom, a lot of sell pressure because a lot of sell and a lot of buy pressure, even more so because look at this wick right here. This wick went down to the 886, yeah, that's the 886. It's covered up there. And then shot right back up like a rocket, literally like a rocket. So you can see here, this wick, as I'm saying, there's a lot of buy pressure, So yeah, heavy sell pressure really quickly, boom, which created this top wick. And then we shot down, immediately bought back up, and just skyrocketed right to here, from right here to right here. Just beautiful textbook reversal, quick 17% move, bounce off the 618 2 times, here and here. Literally, this is why I love technical analysis. I said I wasn't going to do the charts, but I'm just doing this as a quick example. This is just beautiful. Essentially, pretty as close to textbook as you can get. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is a way longer video than I intended. Just everything is fine. Just be patient. The main difference between retail investors and institutional investors is the way that we think about time, the way that we perceive time. Because we're, as a retail investor, we're looking at the day by day, hour to hour, week to week, and worrying every day. Oh my God, it's up. Oh my God, it's down a lot. It's still down. What do I do? Well, as opposed to the institutions that are thinking about the long game. They're thinking in terms of decades, centuries, maybe even, but minimum years. They're thinking in years. They're thinking in large chunks of time. Okay, which in the large scheme of things still isn't really that long. Anyway, relax, learn, read, educate, inform yourself. That is the best thing that you can do right now. That is the best thing that you can do. Learn as much as you can because there is so much to learn. Hop in the Discord. Join the Discord. I'd be more than happy to help you out. And so we'll, mods, we got some really great people there. Really, really bright, intelligent. And, anybody's welcome. The main intent, main goal there is to make a community of well-informed, overly educated community, because it's impossible for any one person to know everything, to look up everything. I spend a ridiculous amount of time at my computer, look charts, doing research, looking news articles, all that stuff. It is impossible to do everything. I haven't even delved into NFTs because that is just a whole another thing that my ADHD brain could just not fully wrap my head around at the moment. It's just a whole hurdle and just the whole world. It's impossible to absorb it all. So that's why it's really important to have a community. And it doesn't have to be mine. Don't I'm not saying you have to join mine. No. But it's really important to find a place that has people that you can rely and trust and learn from. Not just yes men or people telling you what you want to hear or just giving you bullshit answers and just I've seen it so many times. I've seen that story. I've seen that movie over and over and over, and it's disgusting. Just people are just taking advantage of. Anyway, all right. I'm out. Peace.